Imagine a powerful military, heavily equipped and trained by a global superpower. Now, picture that support suddenly diminishing. What happens to its fighting capability, its morale, and ultimately its survival? The significant reduction in United States economic and military aid severely weakened South Vietnam's defense capabilities, directly contributing to its rapid collapse in 1975. This sudden decline in support left its armed forces vulnerable and ill-prepared to face the renewed offensive from North Vietnam. This weakening stemmed from several critical factors. First, South Vietnam's military, the Army of the Republic of Vietnam, or a RVN, had become deeply dependent on American logistical and financial backing for years. They relied on American supplies for everything from ammunition and fuel to spare parts for their sophisticated equipment like aircraft and tanks. Second, the aid cuts, especially after the Paris Peace Accords of 1973, meant a drastic reduction in essential resources. The flow of modern weaponry and crucial spare parts slowed to a trickle, impacting their ability to maintain operational readiness. Finally, the economic support that underpinned the South Vietnamese government also dwindled, leading to inflation and widespread corruption, which further eroded public and military morale. This shift meant that the RVN struggled to maintain its equipment and respond effectively to North Vietnamese advances. Helicopters were grounded due to lack of spare parts, tanks ran out of fuel, and artillery pieces had limited ammunition. The tactical advantage they once held through superior American-supplied firepower began to vanish, leaving them to fight a modern war with increasingly outdated or inoperable resources. This created a profound tactical disadvantage, exposing their front lines to overwhelming enemy forces. By 1975, United States military aid to South Vietnam had been cut by approximately 50% compared to its peak levels. This reduction meant that the RVN received just over $700 million in aid that year, for less than the $1.5 billion previously authorized. This specific budgetary constraint highlighted a profound shift in American policy, moving from direct involvement and extensive support to a stance of disengagement. The withdrawal of air support and the diminished flow of supplies created a strategic vacuum that the North Vietnamese Army, or NVA, quickly exploited, turning the tide decisively. Understanding these aid reductions is crucial for grasping why South Vietnam's defenses crumbled so rapidly. It reveals how critical external support was to their military structure and resilience, and how its abrupt curtailment left them unable to withstand the final, decisive assault. This insight helps explain a pivotal moment in the Vietnam War, showcasing the complex interplay of international politics, military strategy, and battlefield outcomes.
If this history moves you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.